For the most part, I'm not going to be cutting straight across like this. If you cut straight across like this, you will get clubby ends. Square. Square is no, unless your character has square hair. And because my thing has to be symmetrical, I'm gonna do it to the other side. Okay, anyway. Measure to Roxas's shoulder length. I'm guessing that this is, what I have measured here is more like Roxas's or anyone's shoulder length. So I'm going to stop cutting to this line. And then maybe fix it afterwards if it still seems too long. You can always, you know the motto, measure twice, cut once, right? Okay. Well, kind of like that, only you cut a little longer than you should. That way you can fix it afterwards. Get it? Okay, here we go. I'm done rambling. Okay, you probably want to take some breaks between cutting and styling because your hand is going to get really tired for doing this for about an hour. So make sure you stay patient, and if you feel your patience falling or you start getting aggravated, take a break. It's okay. Go watch some TV. Have a snack. You can return to it. Dedicate a day to this, and I promise you a very nice week. Continuing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to find where you're going to put the certain spikes, or to find how much thick hair you should use for each spike, or finding the bangs, stuff like that. Okay, so here's it cut shorter. It's still not perfect because, as you can see, there's a lot of things, but you can fix it afterwards. As you are actually styling it, you can still cut it. And there's a face under here. Okay. I saw the first layer of hair, which is about this thick. I'm going to use this much thickness for the bangs because Roxas's bangs are very thick. And if the thicker you can make a spike, the more durable and better it's going to look. So I can also pull up other pieces. Like this piece looks like it could actually be up to be one of the big top spikes. So I'm going to pull that up there afterwards. But once I get situated and find the bangs and everything, I'll come back and show you how to make a spike. You're going to need a lot of clips for this. I forgot another very important thing. When you put the wig onto your wig head, you have to make sure you find the front and the back of the wig. Oh my goodness, big mistakes with this. When I styled my Axel wig, it was crooked. So when I styled it, the parts that were supposed to be over my ears were off. So I have a big piece of material from my wig digging into my ear every time I go to conventions. And it hurts. So make sure you line it up. The wig people will make the wig so it's going to fit on your ear and stuff. So remember this. Most of the time I can find almost like a widow's peak looking thing. This. And you can also line it up by finding or looking at where the straps go on the back. You can't see them, but when you have your wig, you'll get it better. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is make this go higher first. Okay, that's better. And you can see that Roxas's bangs stop right above his nose. They're not going to fall over his face like an emo kid, okay? And they pretty much go around the sides of his head, and then we'll worry about the big spikes afterwards. But right now we're focusing on the bangs. So if you count how many bangs he has in the front, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4! And we're going to make 4 bangs. And the other side, we'll worry about those in a sec. So let me show you what I'm going to do. These are not cut to size yet. So he doesn't have emo hair that comes down like this. Okay. For all of you who think Roxas has emo hair, this is wrong. Do not do this. Okay. So I'm still believing we have a little bit too much hair going here. So I'm going to take up most of the... Okay, first spike, bangs. The bang, as you know, is not going to stick up like this. It's going to be as far down as you can while still making it comfortable so it's not poking you in the eye and such. So I have my 3 things: spray, gel, hair dryer. You're going to go in that order, but we're going to change it up a little bit because as I've learned over my time of doing this anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering. You're going to spray this a little bit just to make it wet. See, it already looks like it's already going into place, but spray isn't enough to keep a spike in place forever. And you're going to spray the underneath and the bottom just a little bit. Then take the gel. All you need, this much, not kidding. Go like this. Then start from the top. Oh crap. See, this is what I'm talking about. Pieces of hair that don't like to listen. Okay. Start from the top. Go all the way around the bottom. And go in this formation. Okay. Now that that's covered, you're going to see that there's probably going to be some long hairs hanging down at the bottom. Just cut them, but be careful not to ruin the spike. Okay. Now, next part is this again. It's going to put a coat over it. Not too much again because you don't want the spike to be too heavy and it'll fall apart. Alright, now this is the blow dryer's turn. Please do not burn the wig. You're going to turn it on, and you're probably not going to be able to hear me because it's loud. I'm going to put it on low. You're going to hold it to the spike, not too close. And I'll let you know in a little secret. If it seems to be standing up, add a little bit more of this. And then you can use the blow dryer to push it back into place. Now if it feels loose, like you feel like you can move it in your hand, don't be afraid. You can still use more spray. I just get worried sometimes, but really, there's some more hair. And there you go. Nice and strong. And don't worry, you can fix your spikes if they become to come, because they're probably going to come loose after a few playings with the wig and stuff, and you can easily fix it by doing the same exact process over again, but you can loosen the spike by rubbing it within your fingers. You rub it out, rub the spray out, and then reapplying more after. It's pretty easy process. Okay, I'm going to do spike number 2.